Okay guys, welcome back to the Red of Sadness, and I'm doing Jamestown, the Legend of the Lost Colony on Steam. I actually did this game back in 2011, pretty much the year it came out. And seems like there are like, how can I say, changes to the game or upgrades or updates rather, that's the word. So let's remember how to play this. Press any button to view tutorial. Holding fire will fire your primary weapon. Okay, it plays with X and C. Did I set it up like that back in the day? That's still like... Okay, the hitbox is so small. Wow. Yeah, the goal is for fully in the meter, and that gives me a shield of sorts, like the bomb equivalent. All right. Yeah, it does more damage, more score. Okay, dude, the music reminds me so much of Gun. Yeah, collect gold to fill the meter. Press Vaunt when full of a power-up. For a power-up and shield, shield clears bullets and then disappears. Power-up lasts until meter is empty. Now we're done with the tutorial. So yeah, we're gonna be playing, I think, only a few of these, because I'm supposed to be playing on the novice, the easiest difficulty, and you unlock more levels as you increase the difficulty. So let's play it on normal. I don't think I think you get to play all of the levels just by getting to Legendary. I think I already got this unlocked because of the playthrough I did in 2011? Really? I don't know. Because I remember I was only able to play on normal and then I unlocked the new things. C and X and space for Vaunt. I think it's good. Pick a ship design below. Well, that's the only one I can use. I must admit, nothing could have prepared my old eyes for what now lies before them. The new world is truly a wonder to behold. So this, you know, is from 1619. Sadly, I have little time to enjoy the view. Though I eluded my captures at the Tower of London long enough to make passage to Jamestown colony, I doubt very much that they have given up the chase. I have pinned my hopes for survival on the mysterious lost colony of Roanoke. If I can produce the solution to such an enduring and tragic mystery, I am convinced that my heroism will earn amnesty for my crimes. For now I make for the battlefields of the eastern frontier. I have it on good authority that John Smith himself is to be found there, defending our settlements from the allied Spanish Martian forces. Oh yeah, the enemies are the Spanish. I pray that he will have some idea of how an entire colony of 117 souls could disappear and leave no trace to mark its passing. The conveyance humes at my side. I fear violence waits for me on the road ahead. R. Story time. So I get an achievement out of reading the story 6 times. War upon the East Frontier. That's a beam. So I don't know which one is primary, which one is secondary. Okay, the beam doesn't have auto fire option. I guess it works. Press Vaunt. So yeah, this is the thing that... Okay, if I press it twice, escape, space, I ran out of the meter, or I ran out of the gauge. So I have to collect more gold in order to refill it. Yeah, if I press it twice, I automatically or immediately ran out of the extra power. So yeah, this is a bullet hell. Bullet hells, as you know, they are based on slow bullet patterns for the most part that you are able to dodge in an easier way compared to reaction-based shoot 'em ups, in which they shoot the bullets at the maximum possible speed, and there is no way to tell the patterns unless you are some sort of expert that doesn't go outside for anything at all. So yeah, the beam is good for probably big enemies. Yeah, I remember beating this game when I did it on stream. The Traitor Prince. So the Martians. Oh, you can actually hold the beam band. Okay, as long as it is attacking on or touching on something, I can make it last. If not, it will disappear, or maybe not. Why did it disappear so arbitrarily then, when I was holding it at all times? Oh shit, I couldn't use my meter on time. Yeah, I ran out of credits here. I think I can use these 2 credits on a single level. I don't know if they refill in between levels. All I know is that I'm getting my ass kicked. Yeah, it's really slow with normal bullets. I need to improve quite a bit. Yeah, these are different types of gold. I guess they give you the shield power right away. Tyrannicide. And another achievement, a normal combo, mission accomplished, solo. Alright. November 5th, 19, evening. Okay, the very same day pretty much. As we drove back the last of the Allied Spanish-Martian forces, we heard a distant battle cry through the smoke and dust behind us. Erupting dramatically from the clouds was none other than John Smith, his handsome figure posed dramatically at the prow of the ship. This dashing entrance came a moment too late to render us any actual assistance, but the man's eagerness and thirst for adventure do much to forgive his lacking punctuality. These drawings are awesome. Having turned the tide of his frontier campaign against the enemy, his spirits were high, and he offered us lodgings for the night. Over a bonfire feast and roast pork and potatoes, Smith threw out a crude map of the place he and his men called the Dark Sector. Shrouded within foreboding clouds and tempestuous cyclones, he believes that his god-forsaken place may hold the answers I seek. Of course, will take us directly through territory controlled by the Spanish. Their conquistador will want vengeance after their losses here today. May some light find us in these dark and forgotten corners of the wilderness. We live at dawn. R. So, this is the place we just completed. I guess we're doing another level, since I took a good 3 or 4 minutes just reading the story and doing the introduction. So I guess I'll be unlocking these. I don't remember if I actually did unlock them back in the day. Journey through the dark sector. Yeah, and I recovered the 2 credits, which means that I will be able to... I mean, I only have 2 credits, not to complete the game, but to complete each level individually. I was a little bit rusty. Again, I haven't played this in years. Since release, pretty much 2011, 2012. It's been a good 5 or 6 years since I touched this game. And I became pretty proficient at it. Pretty decent. I don't know if I use the... Why does it suddenly stop, like, shooting? I was getting that impression before, but then when I started attacking the boss, I could hold the beam and make it last forever. The beam doesn't run out. It doesn't work on a meter like the shield does. I don't know what killed me. I wish I would have seen. So basically I have 2 lives per credit. That would make it 6 lives per level. I'm not sure if you can play all of the levels in normal difficulty. If I'm able to, then I'm just going to leave it at that and yeah, remember this. Maybe, yeah, I will have to replay many of these levels if I actually decide to play it on higher difficulty, at least one more difficulty. Okay, I cannot use my... Yeah, that was my bad. I am starting over, I think. Just because I want to... I know we'll be able to complete this level within these 2 credits on this difficulty right now. I mean, I'm pretty confident in my skills for this type of game, at least. But yeah, at some point I remember like memorizing each level since I played them so many times. Even though I replay many of the levels, but I don't remember taking too long to get used to them. So that's why I was thinking that probably for later parts of the playthrough, I will just replay the levels on camera, including the failures, because why not? At least some of them. Now, what I didn't notice or pay attention to is that, is this currency that you can use for buying things? Yeah, when I remember, if I press space twice, I cancel the meter completely, but I have to refill that again. Yeah, I remember these things. I remember that I used to like go for them in order. I guess beam is better. All of these green slime things are things to be destroyed. I think they shoot. They actually shoot the bullets. Yeah, they do. I don't know what's better to use, either the beam at all times or the regular shot. I mean, I'm pretty convinced by now that the beam does the most damage. Again, the shield thing is kind of like a bomb. It cancels all of the bullets, protects you for a few seconds. In case I'm in real danger, I'll be using it. Like a pattern that I cannot decipher and dodge the bullets in time, then I'll use it, of course. Yeah, this thing again. Things are coming back to me, slowly, but they are. Alright, this time I'm using it because there are too many things on screen right now. Okay, you can refill your shit. I'd rather cancel it instead of waiting for it to run out of the meter. So basically you cancel that. You cancel the meter going down in order to get it refilled if you see that there is enough gold right away. So you don't have to wait extra time for it to run out and just then collect the gold again. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to like kill as many of these as possible, because they explode into a million bullets. Okay, I think I made it to the boss without losing a single life. Lady of the Lake. The Bane of Roanoke. Yeah, this is beam, I guess. Perfect for beam. Was that a good idea? Yeah, I immediately used the shield because I saw gold. That was first phase out of 3. You can tell by the health bar. I remember memorizing each and every one of these patterns. Like to the point of not having to use the shield ever. But again, this is the second stage. I remember getting so much tougher as we progressed. So yeah, there is a transition. Oh yeah, never mind, this is the last health bar. I thought there was going to be like a transition in between health bars, making the fight even longer, but... Lady Killer. Yeah, the achievement is named after the boss name. Yeah, I did much better this time around. Not bad. So yeah, I got currency and everything. Okay, before progressing, well, I don't know if the story will progress on its own. I want to stop the part now. November the 6th, 1619, high noon. The girl emerged from the swamp like an apparition, but when she said her name, I knew she was as real as you or I. Imagine, Virginia Dare, first child of the colonies. If I brought her back to England with me, I'd surely be partnered by my king. But she will hear none of that. Her heart is fixated on rescuing her father, Joachim. He says Roanoke colony was destroyed when she was still a child, that the swamp itself was driven bloodthirsty by some manner of Martian weapon. Apparently, that weapon was wielded by the very same conquistador who attacks our settlements today, and even now, he holds her father in his most hellish prison. If I help rescue her father, she has pledged to return to England with me. It would seem our interests are aligned, at least for now. 3 out of 6 cutscenes. It means that there are 6 levels in total, I'm assuming. Yeah, there is a shop here, see? Alright, we will take that a look, and of course, at least 1 or 2 more levels next time. Thank you for watching, everybody.